Hello and welcome to Torian Tarot. I'm back with another deck review. I haven't done one in quite a while, so I thought I would do another one of those today. And the first two that I did were tarot decks, so I thought I would switch it up and look at one of my oracle decks that I have. And to be honest, I haven't even picked up this deck in quite a while, so I think it'll be fun to explore it again. So today we are going to be looking at the Spellcasting Oracle deck created by Flavia Kate Peters and Barbara Michael John Free. The artwork was done by Lisbeth Sheaver Gessaman. I hope I'm getting all those names correct. If not, I apologize. And as always, I will have a link to the cards in the description below if you're interested. As with many tarot decks, they are distributed by Hay House. It has a beautiful cover and very nice packaging, just so you can get an idea of what that looks like. The description on the back reads, "Have you ever wished you could cast a spell to change your life's path? Connect with your inner witch and add a little magic? The 48 cards in this deck will help you to harness thousands of years of supernatural wisdom to empower and heal your journey. Whether you're a seasoned witch or a magical dabbler, all the spells you need to conjure your desires are contained within the deck. Are you ready to work your magic?" I'll just go ahead and open this up. Oh, look at the back of that deck. So beautiful. Very earthy. It has the pentacle in the middle with the tree and the colors of the actual earth itself, connecting you back to the earth. I absolutely love those. They're so pretty. And then comes with this book companion guide. And your table of contents. So it has your intro, the ancient art of spellcraft, what is a spell, magical moon phases, magical full moons, magical weekdays, magical directions, elements and connections, how to use the deck and cast your spell, different spreads for you to use, which is always my favorite to see. And then the interpretation of each card. So the intro is pretty short, so I'm going to go ahead and read that. "We've come together to create this deck for those whose hearts sing at the mere notion of magic and who feel an affinity with the ways of natural healing in accordance with the magical laws of nature. Our life's mission is to awaken you to embrace the magic of the old ways and to help you harness your personal power in conjunction with ancient wisdom that's still relevant for the modern magical practitioner. This deck brings together a selection of your favorite and most popular spells to enhance your life positively in every way. Each card, message, and spell has been crafted with the wisdom of old and natural magic to help you take control of any situation. To aid you further in your manifestation work, we've clearly selected ingredients that magically forge with the mystical forces of nature. We hope these cards help you to work your magic and have the courage to step into your omnipresent abilities. It's time to reclaim your power. So mote it be." Flavia and Barbara. So just to give you an idea of what the deck is about, I can honestly see why I was drawn to this deck to begin with, and it's reminding me as to why I picked it up. And then I won't read everything. If you're interested in this type of work, you can go ahead and pick up the deck and explore it for yourself. But they go into the ancient art of spellcraft. They give their interpretation of what a spell even is. This, I think, is very important, especially if you're not trained or a seasoned witch. Spellcasting do's and don'ts. So if you do pick up this deck and you're very new to this type of work, I highly recommend going through this list. And I will point this out because I think it's important for anybody to know if you decide to get into this work, and I'm very happy that they included it in this little book, the threefold law. This ancient rule of the old ways is based on the universal law of cause and effect. Whatever you give out comes back to you 3 times, 3 times 3. Remember that our magical intention must always be done with harm to none. So whatever you put out in the universe can come back to you threefold. Hence why it's called the threefold law. So if you do decide to go into this work, make sure you have positive intentions, or you could be getting some very bad juju coming back your way. Next, they go into talking about the different moon phases, which is very important with this type of work. Each phase of the moon holds different possibilities. And then they talk about the different full moons. So if you're not familiar with the different moons, each one has its own name and a purpose. So for instance, we're going to be heading into the month of June soon. So when we hit the full moon for June, it's known as the Mead, Hawthorn, or Strawberry moon, and it's a good time for balance and understanding. So keep that in mind when you see the full moon in June. This goes into how to maximize your magical workings on a specific day, which I think is very interesting, and I definitely have not explored enough, so I will definitely be going back and reading more on that. And then this is working with the directions, north, south, east, west, along with the elements and their connections. There's a lot of good information in such a small book. And here they have a little chart. So your direction, the element that's associated with the direction, the season, and moon phase. Then we start getting into the meat of using the actual deck itself and how to cast your spell. Looks like it's a 4-step process. And how to work with these cards in general. I will just read the small blurb, and then again you can get the deck for yourself and explore it further. So the authors of the deck have created the cards to enable you to give readings to yourself and others. Your guides are there to support you through any reading, and the more you trust this connection, the more accurate your reading will be. So they have spreads for a single card reading, which could be about a relationship, health, or issue that is relevant to you at that time. A 3-card spread, which is pretty general, and which I tend to go to often, especially when I'm doing multiple readings in a session. This is very cool. They have a pentagram spread. And then they just move into the interpretations of the individual card. So while there's no pictures, it goes into what the card is, the guidance, the spell, meanings. They're all just laid out here. So that'll do it for the book, and now we can explore the cards. The cards themselves are very nice quality. What I like about them most is they're more of a matte finish as opposed to the glossy ones that you see. I find that those are easier to handle and shuffle. And as you can see, they are very vibrant, which draws me to them instantly. So I do have them in the order that they came in, so you can explore them in the order they are laid out in the book. So for the first card, we have animals. We have a beautiful maiden with a few animals here. You can see the wolf, an owl, dove, and of course, every witch needs their feline friend. Answers. The artwork on this is just phenomenal. Beauty. Blessings. This one looks like it would be good for manifesting during a full moon. Boundaries. Career. Clarity. Closure. Commitment. It's beautiful. Love the little knot there between the two birds. Tying the knot. Compassion. Confidence. Courage. Bringing in that lion is so often used to represent courage. Very cool artwork here. Again, vibrant colors. Dreams. Empowerment. Harnessing your power. Enlightenment. Family. Fertility. Financial health. Finding. Forgiveness. Beautiful card for forgiveness. Freedom. Friendship. That's beautiful. Really showing that connection there. Good luck. Something we could all use. Grieving. I love how they included the butterfly there. That's actually one of my favorite butterflies too. I just find that butterfly so beautiful. And they're amazing to see in real life. Bringing back that butterfly and that card for happiness. Healing. Home. Got your muse for inspiration. Justice. Life purpose. Lighten your load. This in some ways reminds me of Two of Pentacles card. And the whole weight of the world being on your shoulders, so ways to alleviate that. Love the imagery here. Love. Got the rose quartz and some roses in the background. We can see the image is the same that is used for the cover of the box. Manifestation. There's the full moon again. Really beautiful. New beginnings. Passion. That fire to represent your passion. Peace. Signs of peace there. Prosperity. All the coins around her. And this card is beautiful. I absolutely love this. Protection. Bringing in that third eye to represent your psychic abilities. Reconciliation. Spirit guide. Strength. Playing to the tarot roots there with the woman and the lion cubs, which I think is absolutely adorable. Talent. Transformation, again bringing in that butterfly. Travel. That reminds me of the Six of Swords. Trust. Truth. Well-being. And we finish with willpower. So that is just a quick overview of the cards that are included in the stack. I'm going to have to read the book a little bit more to see exactly how you're meant to incorporate these cards into your spellcasting work, or what you're meant to get out of the tarot spreads they've included. I wish they would have just gone in a little bit more on that, and how you're meant to incorporate these cards. I know each card has its guidance and incantation to use, but I don't know, I feel like they could have just explained that a little bit more. But that would literally be my only criticism for this deck. This deck is gorgeous. It has a very niche and specific use for those that wish to either enhance their spell casting or tiptoe into it. And again, the artwork is just so beautiful, which is honestly probably why I picked up this deck. So again, if this is something you're interested in, I will put in a link to these cards in the description below so that you can get the deck for yourself. Let me know if you have the deck and how you use it, because I am really curious on that. Let me just know your general thoughts on the deck in the comments below. I will try to do more of these. I'm currently finishing up the first section of my Healing with Tarot series. We're just finishing up the work on our root chakra over there. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and check that out. I'll link that in the cards. As well as working through a visual journal to go with the work I'm doing in that Healing with Tarot series. So if you want to see me create some art out of the exercises I'm doing in the book Tarot Healer by Lisa Robertson, I'll link that playlist as well. If you like these tarot deck reviews and you'd like to see more or have suggestions of some decks that you would like to see, let me know. Right now I'm just going through my general library of tarot cards and pulling out random decks as I go. But this is a good way for me to get reacquainted with some that I haven't picked up in a while too. So I hope that you liked the video, and if you could just take a moment before you go to like the video, and if you'd like to see more of these, subscribe to the channel so you're notified when they go up. I hope to see you in the next one, and until then, take care and be well.